Ryan, we're back out, fight number 5, back at the Olympia on the 24th of September. And not only that, we have an opponent, mate.
Yeah, Dean Wilkinson, innit?
Yeah, we know Dean. He's fought a couple of times on our show. In fact, your stablemate, who's top of the bill, Tom, fought him. I think it was at Robin Park, wasn't it? Robin Park, and got his.
In April.
Got his. I think it was his first stoppage, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Very good, very impressive one. Which was a little bit out of the blue because he'd not had any stoppages, and Dean Wilkinson doesn't normally. I don't think Dean had been stopped in about 7 or 8 fights. He got stopped a couple of times early on, I think in his first and third fight, but since then he's learned to do his job really well on the road. I presume that, I don't know, is that a bonus for you because you know that your stablemate, who I've just been watching you spar, stopped him? Is that going to give you a bit of thing and pressure on you to make you want to try and take him out of the game as well? Or are you happy just to get good 4 rounds in your belt again?
No, well, I'll just say like what happened during the fight, innit? I can't say now like if I'm going to stop him or not. I'll just see how the fight goes, and like if it comes then I'll take it, but...
No, well, like I say, I mean, you're still only young. You're not 21 yet, are you?
No, just 20.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how young you are, mate. But really impressive because it wasn't Josh Cook was last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's a real slippery customer.
Yeah.
And again, another 40-36 for you. I think every fight's been 40-36. But the fight prior to that, Seamus Devlin, was the one I was a little bit worried about for you because I think you gave a lot of weight away, and it was man against boy.
Yeah.
And you actually you breezed through it, mate. You breezed through it, which is weird because both your stablemates today, you're fighting your old stablemate's opponent, and Paddy Lacey's fighting your old opponent in Seamus Devlin.
Seamus, innit? Yeah.
So are you all giving one another tips and advice?
Yeah. Nah. I know Paddy will do the job anyway, like so. Well, anything I can help him out with, like I'll just let him know. Yeah.
Well, like I say, were you intimidated at all in that fight? Because when you stood over there, you look like this slim little boy, and you got to admit, Seamus is in good shape, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a scary man. I think, what is he, about 34?
Yeah. And he's like a stone heavier when he weighed in.
I know.
But I'd never seen nothing of him because he got changed the day before, didn't he?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So I never seen nothing of him, and when I seen him walking to the ring, and I was like, fucking hell, look at the size of him.
No, it was a bit. But watching you there today, you're a kid. In fact, you remind me of a small version of Nathan Qualis.
Yeah.
He fights on September 3rd. He's got a really tough fight against Michael Webster. But you've done exactly what he's done in the pro game. I know he's had 10 fights, but he's not had any stoppages.
Yeah.
You've not had any stoppages. But do you know something? As we just said before, you've made every fight easy. Are you excited to see what's going to come in the next 12 months for you?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously I'm going to fight at a time, but I am looking forward to what's going to happen in that, with like potential fights and stuff.
You've done obviously a lot of in-house sparring for this. Tom been one of your main sparring partners here. How you've been a pro now, coming up to a year. September or October was it when you made your debut?
October.
Yeah, 15th of October, wasn't it? So how would you have fared against yourself in your last amateur fight from where you are now? Do you think there's been a big change with you?
Yeah, definitely. I can see the differences from it. Like, but if you're going from that, there's a massive difference to like the way I used to box. The way I'm punching, everything. There's a massive difference.
I noticed in there because Tom's looking quite vicious with his body punching there. He's getting those hooks up to the body really well. And you've always been your jab is a superb weapon. But I noticed you were doing that a little bit. You were getting that long left hook to the body, getting it off really well. You just adding bit by bit to your game.
Yeah, just trying to let my shots go a bit more. Just not like everything off the jab, but then add more variety to my shots and that.
Yeah, well, like I say, you're the kid that I'm excited to see what's to come, but obviously I get a bit carried away and I want to see it perhaps sooner rather than later, if you know what I mean. And then I keep thinking, oh God, he's only 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I say, you're generally fighting men. The majority of the people, like you say, you're usually giving weight away and certainly giving maturity away to everyone. So I think I'll be happy to see where we are in 12 months' time.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when we're going to see the best you.
Yeah, definitely. Another year of like just learning what the pro game's about.
Yeah.
You know, maturing, everything like that.
Have you been anywhere? I know I was speaking to Tom Aitchison, and he was talking about he'd been up sparring No5.
Yeah.
Have you been up on those trips or anything, going anywhere?
Not recently, like nah, not done. Only sparring, just being in house, like you said, just with Tom and Paddy so far, like.
Right. Well, listen, I enjoyed watching that before. I only got a chance to watch the first 3 rounds because I had to catch up with Paddy. But I always enjoy coming down here. I'm excited to see what comes for you. And like I say, I think this is going to be a great fight for you because it's the first time you're fighting someone that is actually around more the weight that you want to be fighting at.
Yeah.
So that will be intriguing to see because the first time no one's got the advantage over you. Maybe in maturity in age, I'm not sure how old Dean is. I think he's about 27, 28 or something like that. But size-wise, perhaps you could be the bigger man for the first time.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can make that tell.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll be chatting to you on September the 24th. I'll be saying win number 5.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Listen, Ryan, you take care, mate.
You too.
I'll catch up with you soon there. Top of the bill, Tom there. Ryan, you take care, mate. I'll see you. Is it the day before weigh-in or is it on the day?
No, on the day, I think.
It's hard, that, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Alright, well listen, you'll get used to that. And I'll see you later, mate. Take care.
See you later.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.